Hi there, this is Mike Graham of Weightloss and Personal Development, bringing you material about how easy is it to find a way of losing weight for an ordinary person. When I had to lose weight a few years back, there wasn't any internet, or it was very embryonic, and it was very hard to find a way of losing weight. There was no central resource you could go to. I couldn't find any information in it in the library. And health food shops seemed to have a few things which they advertised on their boards, but you had to be lucky to catch what was there on the notification board, otherwise you wouldn't find out. And of course women's magazines, which I didn't really have access to. And I suppose if I'd tried I could have found some, but my experience of looking at dietary matters and those sort of things is they're notoriously faddish and involve doing a method for a week which takes a whole load of weight off for a particular occasion, then puts it straight back on again, so that's not really much use. And as I say, they are notoriously faddish. Or there were things that one heard about, like the Atkins diet or the Cambridge diet, which again involved doing something differently to how one would normally operate in life. And then of course there were various pills you could buy or potions. I did try one of the potions, which was a shake out of a sachet in water for 2 meals a day, and then eat a meal at night for dinner, and quite frankly it made me feel absolutely terrible, and I sweated very oddly, and it was an unpleasant experience, and I thought I'd be better off actually sticking to my size. And it took me quite a long time to find the method of losing weight which I used, successfully I might add, in order to take 81 pounds off my body. And that search, I feel, well, it was rewarded in the end by success, should have been avoidable, because this sort of information should be readily available. And okay, things have changed now, and the problem is almost the opposite. There's too much information. We have the World Wide Web, the internet, and you can just look up weight loss in Google or whatever search engine you use, and you'll get taken to a page. And you can scroll through the pages, looking at what's on offer, trying to work out what is what and which method would work for you. Now, weight loss is a matter of not one size fits all, and people finding what they feel comfortable with. Because above all, you have to feel comfortable with the method you're losing weight, because the chances are it's going to take you more than a few weeks if you have any excess above 10 pounds on your body. It's something that you have to be able to do, physically, mentally, emotionally. So if you look at the things that are on the internet, then it can be a little bit daunting. People, again, selling pills, potions, and you may have tried some of these dietary pills. Well, a lot of them are just full of crap, and rarely in the long run won't help you, because as soon as you stop taking the pill, the appetite is no longer suppressed and you put all the weight back on again. Or you've done some unpleasant things to your body and you spend time actually trying to recover from the pill you took. And I know not all of them are like that, and there are some good people on the internet, but the weight loss industry is notorious for people trying to make a fast buck and trying to keep people looking for ways of losing weight and staying overweight rather than losing it, so that they can continue to make money out of them. And that's the nature of the industry. Now, what I feel is that most of us eat normal food most of the time, and what the methods we use just to keep ourselves going normally should still be the methods we use when we're trying to take weight off, which is basically eating real food, such as you find in shops and supermarkets. Proper food. Now, in various books you can find out the calorific value of various foods and per weight. And if you want to go through vast calculations every time you have a meal, then you're welcome to it. And some people are quite good at this. So they work out what their 2,000 calories a day is, or their 1,500 calories a day can be composed of, and they do it in a regular fashion. But I fancy to the majority of us, it's a little bit too tough doing these calculations and then making a meal, and getting the measurements exactly right. So again, that seems that although that's sort of the basis of what a good weight loss plan should look like, it's not necessarily the way that it's presented as how you do it, in as much as you don't get told to exactly measure up 220 calories worth of this food or that food. There is a sort of way in which it gets presented which is far easier to follow and much more user friendly. Now there are various things on the internet that you can buy, somebody's favourite program here or there, or things that get advertised on Facebook, and some of them again are good, but some of them are really quite quaint and maybe derived from grandma's favourite diet or something. And I've looked at one or two of these things, and quite frankly, what it takes to cook a meal is not what most people have time or patience to do. You're cooking for 2 hours before you can eat in the morning, which is okay if you run a ranch and you're calling the cow herders in for breakfast after they've done a couple of hours work. But in the normal run of things, most people have to leave the house fairly rapidly after eating breakfast, and they only have time for stuff like cereal and toast, if that. So, in amongst the diets that are sane, I have a diet, a program, a food plan, a calorie-controlled food plan for weight loss, which is based on sane and safe methodology. It is based on science, and you do just eat real food, and the program comprises of how to do it, menus to follow, and the methodology used there, and material about exercise, material about mindset, because the mindset is very, very important when you're losing weight. And this is the Way to You program, which I developed out of the method I followed to lose weight when I was younger. And it follows from that, and it just uses sort of that adapted to the modern age. So that is available as a method to use to lose weight. And if you're somebody that is wanting to find a way of losing weight that keeps them in this world feeling better, not worse, and is based on health principles, then this is an excellent method to follow, because it's guaranteed it will get you to the end point of having lost pounds, and you'll be feeling better by the time you reach your goal weight. So if you're stuck as to how to lose weight, then please go and have a look at the Way to You program, and I'll put the URL below, and hopefully you'll be matched up with a method of losing weight that is actually suitable for you, because weight loss is very much a matter of being fitted to something that is right for you. Thank you.